Hello students, in our last video we saw location and extent of India. Now in this video we have to start the location of Brazil. Where is the location of Brazil? What is the extent of Brazil and its historical background? All those 3 points we are going to study in this video. First of all we will think about location. Where is the location of Brazil? Before that, we will take overall information about Brazil, like India. When we think about the Brazil is situated in South American continent. We all know about 7 continents: North America and South America. These are the neighboring continents. So, Brazil is situated in South American continent. And its location is in northern plus southern and western hemisphere. First of all, we will see its area. We have seen India's area, that was 32,87,263 square kilometer. But Brazil's area is more than India, because the area of Brazil is more, and that area is 85 lakh 15,770 square kilometer. This is the area of Brazil, and it is more than India. When we think about the density of population of Brazil, actually India's density was 382 persons in 1 square kilometer. But here in Brazil we can see area is more, but compared to that area population is less. But in India we have inverse proportion. We have less area and we have more population. But here in Brazil has more area and less population. Opposite points we can see about India and Brazil. This area is occupied by Brazil, 85,15,770 square kilometer. Means world's total area is occupied by Brazil, that is 2.78%. This much area is occupied by, this much population is occupied by Brazil, and area is 5.6%. Brazil's area, when we think about the world's proportion, it is 5.6%. And on this 5.6%, how many people or what type of percentage of population is living? That is 2.78%. So area is more, but population is less. So such type of thing we can see about the Brazil. Now we have to understand its borders. This is the western side, this is the eastern side, this is northern side, and this is the southern side. And this western side is completely occupied by border area. Here we can see some neighboring nations like French Guiana, Venezuela, Bolivia. Here we can see Uruguay, then here Argentina. So these are some neighboring nations we can see on the side of Brazil. On western side some neighboring nations are there. But on eastern side we haven't any neighbor. Here we cannot see any neighbor. Why? Because this is the oceanic area. This is the Atlantic Ocean. This is the North Atlantic Ocean, and this is the South Atlantic Ocean. So such type of classification we can do. When we think about the distance or the length of this coastline, the length of the coastline is 7,400 kilometers. 7,400 kilometers. That is the length of the coastline. Now we will see the distance from north to south. What is the distance? And that distance is 4,395 kilometers. This is the distance between most northern to most southern point. And from western to eastern point, what is the distance of Brazil? That is 4,000 4,390 kilometer. That's the distance between west to east side, and north to south, that is 4,395 kilometer. So overall we have taken this information. Now we will think about the political factors. When we think about the economy in Brazil, which type of economy we can find in Brazil? That is mixed economy. Means which type of economy we can see in our own country, that same type of economy we can see here in Brazil also. We have both sectors. We have private sectors and government sectors. Means there is combination or there is coordination between private sectors and government sectors. So like that type of economy we can see in Brazil also. In Brazil also we can see there is coordination between private sector and government sectors. Now we will think about government. Which type of government we can see in Brazil? Republic type of government. Republic type of government we can see in Brazil. Even here in Brazil we can see federal structure, federal type of system. Here we can see 26 states are there, and in India we have 28 states, but in Brazil 26 states are there. So there are some similar factors between India and Brazil, and there are some opposite factors which we can see about Brazil and India. Now we will think about the climate. We have seen already about India that India's climate is decreasing towards the northern side and it is increasing towards the southern side. But that point we can see opposite here in Brazil. On northern side the temperature is increasing. Here temperature is increasing. But on southern side temperature is decreasing. So that point opposite we can see about the climatic factors. Now we will see its location. Its location on globe. Where is its location? That we will see on globe. This is our globe. Like our first one video, we have to classify this into two hemispheres. This is the 0-degree equator and this is Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of Capricorn and this is prime meridian, that is called 0-degree. So such type of classification we have already done in our previous video. This is the western part, this is the eastern part, this is the northern pole, this is the southern pole. And due to this 0-degree equator, our globe is divided into two parts. This is the northern hemisphere and this is the southern hemisphere. And due to this prime meridian, due to this 0-degree longitudes, our globe is vertically divided into two parts. And those parts are western hemisphere and this is the eastern hemisphere. Now we have to understand its location. Where is the location of Brazil on globe? Actually already we have studied about India. India's location was here in northeastern hemisphere. But Brazil's location is completely opposite of India's location. Means from this side. Here we can see Brazil's location. And how it is here only, that we have to understand with the help of its extent. What is the extent of Brazil? First of all, we will see about latitude. Latitudinal extent of Brazil, and that is 5°15' north to 33°45' south. Here we have taken north and here is south. Why such type of numbers are there, or so why such type of direction is changing? Because somewhat part of Brazil is extended in northern hemisphere. This is the equator. So from equator upside 5°. this is the 5 degrees line. Consider this is the latitude of 5 degree. So from 5 degree it will start, means this is the northern hemisphere. From here it will start and it will extend downside, means southern side, and that is 33 degree. Actually we have already taken this Capricorn, that is 23 degree and 30 minutes. So here up to here this is called 33 degree. Take example, this is 33 degree. So from here up to here, this is the location of Brazil. So this is the latitudinal extent. But now we have to understand its longitudinal extent also. Longitudinal extent is 34 degree 45 minute to 73 degree 48 minute. This is west and this is west, because Brazil is situated in western hemisphere only. So 34, from 0 degree we have to count vertical lines. How many? 34. For example, this is the 34th line. This is the 34th line. And here 73. So from 0 degree we have to count 73rd line. This, for example, this is the 73rd line. So between this box, this is the box. This is the latitudinal extent. This is the longitudinal extent. So between these locations, between these lines, we can see this is the location of Brazil. Overall, we have to say that Brazil is situated somewhat in northern hemisphere and mostly in southern hemisphere. Somewhat in northern hemisphere and somewhat in northern hemisphere and in western hemisphere. यहाँ पे हम अंडरस्टैंड कैसे कर सकते हैं? अभी हमें कंपैरेटिव स्टडी करने का है दोनों भी, इंडिया और ब्राजील का। तो यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि इंडिया का लोकेशन कहाँ पे है? नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न साइड। उसका अपोजिट क्या होता है? साउथ वेस्टर्न साइड। तो ब्राजील का लोकेशन कहाँ पे है? साउथ वेस्टर्न साइड। अब थोड़ा बहुत नॉर्थ में गया है तो वो भी मेंशन करने का है। ब्राजील इज सिचुएटेड इन समवॉट इन नॉर्दर्न एंड मोस्टली इन साउदर्न हेमिस्फीयर एंड वेस्टर्न हेमिस्फीयर। सो लाइक दैट वी कैन सी इट्स लोकेशन ऑन ग्लोब। Now we have to understand its historical background. Location, extent, we have already completed about India and Brazil.